What up guys, Johnson Monster 13 here, coming to you with an RC upgrade video. This upgrade is for my Losi Mini 8. As you can see, all my parts I ordered here from my Losi Mini 8 are setting out on my work table. Some of these, like batteries, obviously we're not going to do an installation video on that. But for this update video, I decided to do, knock that over, installation on these main carbon fiber. Let's get that out of the back. This stuff's for next video series. I'm planning on to have like 3 or 4 videos on upgrade series. So this is what I'm kind of planning on the first upgrade: all the carbon fiber parts, upper plate, front and rear shock towers, battery drag link, and the battery strap down. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so I went ahead and took all the carbon fiber parts out of their little plastic bags and stuff. So I already unassembled and took all the other stuff, all the previous stock, most of the stuff off except for the shock towers and stuff. So here's the old one here. But the first thing we're going to install is this little guy right here, the steering link or whatever. It would be, focus right there, that little crossbar right here. This is the new one. So basically all you got to do is remove that and that screw. Alright, you got the screws removed, but remember, do not lose these little backers or whatever you want to call them. So you basically put the screw through that hole, then put one of these little tiny little backers on the back side of that just kind of sits right down in that back hole right there. So let's go ahead and install the new one. Alright, you got that installed pretty quickly. There's the old one. Toss that to the side. Next, we're going to install this front shock tower. Alright, so look over here and see what screws we have to take out. So focus. There we go. Looks like we have to take off obviously the two top screws from the shock caps. These two down here with the nuts on them. Those two. There are two up here on the top. And two, you can get a view of that. There's one there on that side, and there's one on this side, right to the left of the nut. So I have to take off those 2, 4, 6, 8, looks like, screws. That should be, yeah, 8 screws. Alright, so let's go ahead and remove those. Alright, so I got all those screws removed, so it just pops right out, basically. And now we have to reinstall the carbon fiber one. So basically, I have all the screws in the holes so I can know where they belong to. So just basically you want to slip it right into the spot where it looks like it goes, about right there, and reattach all the screws. So yeah. So I got the front shock tower installed. Carbon fiber, it looks really nice, should hold good, add some integrity, structural integrity to this little buggy. So next we're going to install the rear one, which is a little bit bigger. So it looks like the screws we're going to have to remove are going to be obviously the shock screws holding the top part of the shocks. Let's look down here. There's one here and one here. Obviously the what are those, cambers or whatever? Yeah, cambers, links, whatever you can call them. Remove those screws that hold on with that nut. And there are some small screws just on the inside of the nut. So I think that's about it. You have to remove. So yeah, let's get that done. So I got the rear shock tower taken off and I put the new one on. I ran into a few problems on the way, so I'm going to explain to you those couple problems I ran into. Alright, so the front shock tower here, what I did, it was a really stupid mistake. I was used to working on my Slash and it's a little bit different and stuff, but what I did was I put the shock tower, you can kind of see it behind there, you can see this little threaded piece right here, threaded where the holes go, these two holes, those are threaded, the shock tower's not. What I was doing was I was putting the shock tower behind that, trying to screw it in from that side, so obviously it wouldn't stay. I was thinking, man, what's going on? I mean, is this right, wrong? I thought maybe the shock tower's messed up or something. So I tried to get a bigger screw. Obviously, that didn't work. Tried a whole bunch of different things. And finally, it dawned on me just a little stupid mistake that I was putting the shock tower behind of where I'm screwing it into. This was on the rear one also because they're the same, so you can kind of see it there better. So now what I did was I screwed it in from the correct side, which is supposed to go the threaded part, and then the shock tower, and the screw is supposed to come in that way. So yeah, silly mistake, not that hard to fix, just really frustrating. So yeah. I planned on doing this upgrade, this upper chassis carbon fiber plate with these, but I think I'm going to do it with this guy right here, because this goes on like kind of on top of this and stuff, and I don't want this video to run really long because I know it's running pretty long right now. So I think we're going to end it right here. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. I installed the front and rear shock tower, the steering little, what do you call it? Steering, here's your tags if you want to see the part numbers. Drag link, there's part number right there. Rear shock tower, there's part number right there. Front shock tower, there's part number right there. And finally, the battery strap, there's one right there. I'm not going to do an installation on the battery strap because, you know, it's pretty self-explanatory. You put it over your battery, put the 2 pins on each end, there you go. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it.